Sabori strikes me as one of my favorite guys in the company because he's always constantly taking the toughest fights that there is, never saying no, and also wanted to avenge a loss of his teammate who lost to Avila.
Well, both right legs meeting halfway and blocking each other's, and the left leg of Sabori comes alight shortly thereafter. Mexico versus the United States, the Rooster versus the Shark. Avila, Sabori.
Avila being nice and patient, switching stances there, mixing it up. Avila did a nice job to close the clinch. Been training with Team Alpha Male for 10 years. He's got Andre Fili in his corner. Just picked up a win with UFC Phoenix last Sunday. Double underhooks for Avila and
big time dump from Avila.
Down. That was a great, beautiful takedown. My favorite takedown, actually.
Avila taking side control. He mentioned he was looking for a big, good 15-minute fight. Sabori said, espectacular. We will provide a spectacular.
Nice, heavy hips. Anthony Avila. Pablo Sabori looking to try to get his guard back, but Anthony Avila is kind of sitting on that head where he can try to get a guillotine, which is one of Team Alpha Male's signature moves.
Sabori in a bit of a bad spot. He's holding on to that cage with his feet. Finally detaches.
Ooh, and he gets his guard back. Nicely done by Pablo Sabori.
Sabori dropping some elbows.
And Avila
maintains the guard
right in front of his corner.
I'm glad you're with us here on DAZN. Max Bretos, Juliana Peña. The main event is here. Big time co-main event. We also have Daniel D. Rodriguez, who is as entertaining as you can find in this sport.
Avila's corner is asking him to drag him off of the jaula so that he doesn't have that wall as a support.
We mentioned how Avila said 2018 the best year of his life. He had some hurdles to clear. He was at one point wondering if MMA was for him. As Sabori responds, looking for that triangle.
Wow, reverse triangle by Pablo Sabori. That was a beautiful transition. Now he's in an arm bar.
Oh, and he spins into more issues here. Sabori reaching up.
The joint is just not that correct.
Doesn't quite have the connection.
No, and he's out. If he can get that elbow out, he'll be good. Oh, and he did the Faber on Anthony Avila.
How about
Hand
that?
in the armpit, stood right back up. Beautiful job. Pablo Sabori, game.
Sabori has fought some of the toughest at 145. Levi Marroquin.
Alejandro
Flores.
He's fought the who's of who's in the Combate Americas banner. And Pablo Sabori's really finding a lot of success with those leg kicks. You can tell that they're bothering Avila. I want to see if he's going to continue with those.
Sabori, who has dealt with injury issues at one point, was supposed to fight Froggy Estrada. Didn't happen. Hoping that is in his past. And hoping a win over Avila, who caught him coming in. Avila with that left.
Big left hook for Avila. Mexico versus America here.
Sabori's coach has said sees that opponent Avila, who beat Jose Luis Verdugo in Sacramento. Big, that one hurt him. Took a little wind out, and now he's taking that lead leg. Avila in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, I see Sabori having the most success with those leg kicks, taking that table right out from underneath Avila.
Yeah, and he knows it. Let's see if he continues to go. Oh, how about that response from Avila?
Nice return by Avila.
Again.
Teep kick.
Now Sabori taking the center of La Jaula, looking to continue to apply the pressure on the Shark.
And he's stalking him.
Oh, a little like stop the talking. Big head kick with the left boot. Oh, and then Avila comes in with that short left hand. And again. It's working. Oh, he's put him out. Avila now. 3 big left hands. It continues. Sabori on Groggy Street. Another one. And the first round ends.
Jeez.
Avila sending a little business card to Sabori, whose corner and his fans are stunned. Avila wants to get in there. Beltran says, take it back. All right, now we'll get the second round. And the Shark ending the first round with a flurry and flooring his opponent. He's going right back to that game plan. And Sabori not controlling the distance, as his corner advised.
Well, it's hard when someone's coming at you with gigantic left and right hooks. Nice little looping left hook, and again for Avila trying to close that distance. Both men kicking at the same time.
That left hand is a huge weapon here. It's changed everything. He is an orthodox fighter, but finding a lot of success going to southpaw. He knows that. He knows that's the moneymaker, and he keeps going Sabori's way, although Sabori flushed that one out.
And it lands again with that left hook.
Uh-oh, is there a low blow?
And Mike Beltran calls a time in the second round. Low kick.
Right there. Right there. Hey, guys, no talking. Tú quédate ahí. No hables. You're good?
He says, are you good? Not quite. Not there yet. And we have seen shots to the groin affect main event fights elsewhere in the MMA world. It's serious business. Got to protect these fighters.
Don't go walking. Stay right in this area.
And Avila can take his time here.
He's got 5 minutes to recover.
Ready to go? Okay.
He says he's ready to go.
Okay, accidente. Bring it in.
That was accidental, and Avila thumbs up to agreement. Sabori
Ready? Fight.
apologizes, and it's water under the bridge at this point. Easy for me to say. Now Sabori takes the center. He got caught with that left again.
He's getting caught because he's trying to throw a head or a body kick or a leg kick.
This southpaw stance is bearing a lot of fruit. And again,
That left kick.
he's not seeing it, Juliana.
Got to keep that hands up. His hands are real low.
Now he's going left-handed, Sabori. Again, the left hand finds its mark. And you can see the welts developing on the right side of Sabori's face.
Sabori's finding success with those low leg kicks. And Avila just eats it and comes in hard with that left hook.
What a contrast in styles and reacting to what the other guy is doing and finding a response. And Sabori seems to have weathered the storm to protect the right side of his face.
Sabori's a gritty fighter. He's able to take and withhold everything that Avila has thrown at him. He's willing to stand, and he's trying to take that lead leg out of of Chris Avila. Excuse me, Anthony Avila.
That left hand, every time Avila throws it, it connects. Back to southpaw, and back to orthodox for Sabori, who hits the lead leg.
And Avila tagging him. And Sabori just content to just wait there. Nice 1-2. More of a left hook, actually.
Big head kick. Neither of these fighters with a long layoff. Sabori fighting in December, and Avila last fighting in November. That time the left misses, so Sabori may be able to control the distance a little better as we head towards the final fires of round number 2.
And Sabori just taking those left hooks right on the chin.
Oh, he caught it again.
Getting caught in the back of the head, throws his equilibrium off a little bit. Sabori's still in the firefight though, moving his head. Body kicks for both gentlemen. Nice switch stance.
Yeah, I mean, that's so good in going back and forth, and both those hands can be good for jabs and good for the power punches.
Nicely done for Sabori to get out of the way.
Just froze there to not ruin the aesthetics of the punch, which did not connect.
And Sabori's staying busy. He knows that he can't wait for Avila. Oh, eats that clean, but still coming forward. Nice low leg kick for Pablo Sabori, and he goes up high top.
And now I mean, is able to get into close range, and he's really good at keeping his head away from the punches of Sabori. Into the body.
Yeah, he's got some nice slips.
Again, that left hand, it is consistent, and another one that shakes the sweat off the hand, and a third.
And Sabori's egging him on. He's saying, let's go, dude. And Avila just firing back every single time.
The left hand decimating Sabori. Oh, and another one that catches him. He doesn't know how to defend it. And again, this time he follows with the right.
Sabori needs to counter here. He's just going to let Avila just attack, attack, attack. He needs to counter.
Every left hand but a couple is connected. That one missed in the takedown by Sabori.
Beautiful, beautiful takedown. Nicely done by Sabori.
And at the very least, this puts Sabori in a position where he doesn't have to take any more of those left-handed punches.
That was a big takedown, and it can help you gain some confidence, and he needs to be a nightmare in there once he gets that takedown.
10 seconds left here. Sabori is a tough dude, wiping the blood from his face.
Nice high kick from Pablo Sabori. And now he has a minute to try to recover from those heavy, heavy shots that he was getting. It's a great round for Pablo Sabori.
He knows at any minute it could be over, and we saw that earlier in the evening in the case of Hector Fajardo.
Nice respect displayed by both fighters. And Pablo Sabori and Anthony Avila take the center of the jaula. Oh, big, huge uppercut.
A couple good power punches by Sabori, and then responds with a high-low with the leg kicks. Oh, that time a right hand shakes Sabori.
And Sabori's just willing to bite down on his mouthpiece, stay in the pocket, and trade, and he fires back every time. And he's finding a home for those head kicks. I mean, they're being blocked, but they're still wobbling Avila.
Active start to round 3 for Sabori as the blood drips out of his nose from all those left-handed punches prior to this third round. That lead leg is where Sabori wants to target. Left hand.
Nice slip by Pablo Sabori. Way to see that.
Sabori punting for yardage, the sweat and the blood. And now the left hand starts to find its target once again.
Pablo Sabori with the inside leg kick. Shakes his head.
It's taking its toll on Avila as well, who's taking a lot of damage downstairs.
Pablo Sabori still has a ton of speed in his hands. He needs to let those hands go.
Just the risk of getting, I don't think he minds getting hit, but those are just, in the judge's eyes, shifting it to the benefit of Avila, who now switches stances.
And Avila just looks like he's, you know, resting almost in a sense. He's not really doing too much.
He's a very calm fighter.
Playing the outside, you know, throwing something here and there, but not really trying to run away with the fight at all. And Pablo Sabori just keeps on coming.
And Sabori's face looking like hamburger now with all, it's taking a beating, but there he is, giving no quarter, taking no prisoners.
He's got the speed on his side. He just needs to let it go. He's flicking those head kicks up like it's nothing, and that's very tiring.
Reaches.
Misses, very aware that Avila wants to take down, does a good job defending, beautiful, and takes the center of the jaula, and he's stalking him.
Big kick from Sabori. He needs more of that, but now you're seeing the battle scars on the face of the shark.
And Sabori switching stances from orthodox to southpaw and back to orthodox again.
I haven't seen a lot of that left hand here in the third round, something that's worked repeatedly for Avila throughout this fight. He may have done enough as we're heading towards 2 minutes remaining.
1-2 for Sabori. Yep, he found a home for that. That left hand landed for Avila.
He's looking to improve to 2-0 in Combate Americas.
Beautiful head kick, flicked it right up there, Pablo Sabori. Ooh, and a switch head kick again.
I tend to think Sabori is taking this third round, but he may have lost the first 2, and that's the problem, and he needs to go for the big haymakers.
Sabori finding a second win with that left head kick again.
Oh, and that lead leg taking a beating again. Switches. It must be bothering because he switched there. But can he let that left hand fly? Not yet.
Sabori with the blood in his eyes, still coming though.
Great fight.
Beautiful fight. Nice big low leg kick for Pablo Sabori, an
Whoa,
uppercut.
close quarters. Oh, Sabori's turning the tide.
And that's what he needs to do.
He has to empty the chamber here with a minute and change to go. Winning this round probably won't be enough.
I love the way he flicks that head kick up there. It's effortless. It's beautiful. It's no thought.
Trying to unload some knees, something we haven't seen a lot.
And he is the taller party, so he's finding a home for that high left kick every single time.
Avila has to be hurting here as he tries to keep those legs out of harm's way.
Pablo Sabori looking to unload.
Just for that one power strike that could turn everything here. Has to keep going, and he is aggressive as anything, and he's unloading now, and Avila in trouble. Sabori,
Pablo
lefts and
Sabori
rights.
stalking him. Big knee to the bread basket. Pablo Sabori wants to make a statement here. He's got 20 seconds left to go, third and final round, and he's teeing
Here
off.
he goes, in his corner right there.
Avila.
But is there enough time?
Avila gives up his back. Sabori looking for a takedown. He's got 10 seconds. Big, huge knees.
Avila holding on for the result, holding on for dear life. And he's done it. Big final kick into the back. What a fight.
Beautiful fight.
Will it be the United States? The highlights, that's when they're all clean-faced, but that changed very quickly. Avila with a takedown, and then the left hand just dominated this fight for the better part of a round and a half. Round two, left hand continued. Then the low blow. End of the second round, Sabori turned it. Third round, pretty much one-way traffic for Pablo Sabori.
Beautiful job by Pablo Sabori to finish into the flurry of punches. He said, get off me, Avila. Big, huge uppercut. Big, huge overhand right. Pablo Sabori with the flurry again. Not content to just let Chris Avila steal the fight away from him. He was constantly stalking, always pressuring. Big, huge knee, big, huge elbow. Nice head position. And both fighters respecting each other with a big hug there at the end.
Oof. This is going to be a huge decision. You see these guys leave so much inside La Jaula. You don't want there to be a loser, but there's gonna...
Damas y caballeros, después de completar 3 vueltas, esta es la decisión oficial. Ladies and gentlemen, after going all 3 rounds, the official scorecard reads as follows. El juez McKnight anotó 28-28, un empate.
Whoa,
Judge McKnight
tie.
scores it 28-28, a draw. Overruled by judges Rosales and Lawley, who scored about 29-28, superado por los jueces Rosales y Lawley, que entregan tarjetas idénticas de 29-28 a favor del ganador por decisión mayoritaria in favor of the winner by way of majority decision. From the USA, the Shark, Anthony
Pablo Sabori looking to exit. You feel for him. It was razor thin, 29-28, 28-28 according to one judge.